Hi everyone, I am Ayushi Jain, proprietor Ayushi Jain Associates, practicing company secretaries. This is the all-new series of compliance shorts in which the procedural aspects of any specific compliance is to be discussed in a very short period of time. So let's start with the today's topic, investor grievance redressal mechanism that has recently been circulated by SEBI on August 13, 2020, including handling of scores complaints by stock exchanges and standard operating procedure for non-redressal of grievances by listed companies. I have divided the topic in two parts. First is handling of complaints by stock exchanges. Investors are encouraged to initially take up their grievance for redressal with the concerned listed company directly. Scores platform can also be used to submit grievance directly to the company. In case the company resolves the complaint within 30 days from the date of receipt of complaint, the procedure stops here. Otherwise, such direct complaints shall be forwarded to designated stock exchanges through scores. And if, in case the complainant had approached the company earlier, here, he will be required to submit all such details of the complaint in scores, that is, period of cause of event, date of grievance, address of the company, etc. Upon receipt of complaint through scores platform, the DSC shall take up the complaint with the company. The company is required to redress the complaint thereafter in 30 days by submitting the ATR. If it submits, then the procedure stops here. In case the ATR is not submitted by the company within 30 days, or DSC is of the opinion that the complaint is not adequately redressed, the complaint remains pending beyond 30 days, a reminder shall be issued by the DSC to the listed company through scores, directing expeditious redressal of the grievance within another 30 days. On being adequately satisfied with the response of the company with respect to the complaint, the stock exchange shall submit an ATR to SEBI. For any failure to redress beyond 60 days, stock exchange shall initiate appropriate action against the listed company as detailed in my second part. That is, action for failure to redress investor complaints. DSC shall issue a notice to the listed company intimating them about the levy of fines, while also directing them to submit ATRs on the pending complaints and payment of fine within 15 days from the date of such notice. Here, the levy of fine of rupees 1000 per day per complaint on the listed company for violation of Regulation 13(1) of LODR regulations shall be made. In case the company submits the ATR and the fine, the procedure stops here. Otherwise, DSC shall issue the notice to the promoter of the companies to ensure submission of ATRs on the pending complaints and payment of fine by the listed entity within 10 days from such notice. In case listed entity complies, then the procedure stops here. Otherwise, failing to comply with the aforesaid requirement or pay fine levied, the depository shall be intimated by the DSC and also the other stock exchanges where the entity's securities has been listed. The depositories shall immediately freeze such demat accounts and also intimate the promoter about the details of non-compliances resulting in freezing of their demat accounts. Now there would be three situations in this case. First is, if the company has not redressed the investor's complaint but has paid the accrued fines, the exchange shall continue to levy the fines and may initiate action as deemed appropriate. If the company has redressed the investor's complaint but has not paid the accrued fines, the exchange shall stop levying further fines. However, the promoter's shareholdings shall remain frozen till the payment of accrued fines. In case listed entity fails to pay the fine or resolve the complaint despite receipt of notice, the DSC may initiate other action as deemed appropriate. Further, fine amount shall continue to accrue till the date of redressal of grievance or filing of ATR by the company, or till the company is compulsorily delisted, whichever is earlier. Now there are two other points which I want to mention here. Once stock exchanges has exhausted all options and if number of pending complaints exceed 20 or the value involved is more than 10 lakhs, stock exchange shall forward the complaints against such listed entities to SEBI for further action. And the recognized stock exchanges shall disclose on their website the actions taken against the listed entities for non-compliances with grievances, amount of fine levied, details regarding the freezing of shares, compliance, etc. So this was all about the investor grievance redressal mechanism recently notified by the Security Exchange Board of India. Do let me know in future what topics you want me to cover in this compliance shorts, and let me know your reviews regarding this new series. Thank you for your patient listening.